Even though PHP has a large number of built-in functions, you'll often find you need a feature that doesn't already exist. And if you're likely to use it often, it's a good idea to create your own custom function. In this lesson, I'll show you how to create a custom function to convert seconds to minutes and seconds. To define a function, you use the function keyword. And you follow that with the name of the function. The name must follow the same rules as for a variable. In other words, it can't begin with a number and should consist only of letters, numbers, and the underscore. I'm going to call mine convert seconds. And a pair of parentheses, and inside the parentheses go variables that you want to use as arguments to the function. And the variable that I want to use for the argument in my function is seconds. If you've got more than one argument, separate them by commas, but in this case I need only that one argument. And then a pair of curly braces. And it's inside the curly braces that you type the code that you want to be executed each time the function runs. To get the number of minutes, I need to divide the number of seconds by 60. So minutes equals seconds divided by 60. Now the problem with that is that it's highly unlikely to give me an exact number, so what I need to do is to round it down, and to do that I use the PHP built-in function which is called floor. So the result of that calculation will now be rounded down to the nearest number of minutes. To find out the number of seconds, I'm going to use modulo division, because modulo division gives you the remainder of a division calculation. So I'll reassign the outcome of my calculation to seconds, and it will be seconds modulo 60. If the remainder is less than 10, I need to add a leading 0 to the number of seconds. I'm going to do that using the ternary operator. So seconds equals, and then my condition will be seconds less than 10. Follow that with a question mark. And if there are fewer than 10 seconds, I have a leading 0 and concatenate that to the number of seconds. But if it's 10 or more, then I just need the seconds on their own, so that goes after the colon. Now that I've got the values that I want, I just need to return that value, so I use the return keyword followed by the value that I want to return. So I'll use a double quoted string, which will be minutes colon seconds. And there's the custom function complete. You call a custom function in exactly the same way as a built-in function, so let's just test it. We'll echo the result and then convert seconds. And let's just pick a number at random, 547. And we'll save that and load it in a browser. And the browser tells me that 547 seconds is 9 minutes and 7 seconds. So that leading 0 has been inserted. But just to make sure that there isn't a problem with the function, let's add 10 seconds to the amount that we're converting to see what happens. So we'll make that 557 and refresh the browser. Yes, it's converted it to 9 minutes and 17 seconds. So everything is looking fine. When the function definition is in the same page that you're using it, you can put them in either order. So I'll just delete that and move the call to the function up here. And just to prove that we're not cheating, let's use a different value, 3407. Save that and refresh the browser. Yes, it's still working, and it tells me that 3,407 seconds is 56 minutes and 47 seconds. Putting the call to the function and the function definition in either order works only if both are in the same page. If the function definition is in an external file, you need to include the external file before you can call the function. So all you need to create your own custom functions is to wrap a block of PHP code in a pair of curly braces and use the function keyword to name your new function. To return a value from a function, use the keyword return followed by the value.